live in 7, 6. Wow, the timer already started. What's up, guys? I know it's been a minute. You guys are used to me doing streams on the weekend, live streams of us rehearsing. Unfortunately, I did not do one yesterday. Yesterday I worked. Why am I talking like that? Yesterday I worked. I went down by the beach and I had beach sex. No. Yesterday I do not need any more caffeine. Yesterday I worked and I didn't get off until like maybe 1 or 2, and I had to rush home and get a shower because the last stop was just a goddamn nightmare. And I just wanted to get that nastiness off of me. So I rushed home, I got showered, and then Jeff came over. Today I've been mixing. Ultimately, what I would like to do is be able to get this is the old computer over here, which you can't see, but hopefully you can now. So that's the old computer right there. And I mean it's goddamn old. Like it's held together by duct tape and old. So I mean that is what I'm running everything off of, just because I know the program so well, and there is an updated version of the program. I just don't like it because there's some features that aren't on there anymore. So I'm going to finish doing the music on that. The album, if that's what you want to call it, I don't know. We do have a bass player now, so fantastic. He hasn't been over to do anything yet. I did upload a song called Breathe today. The link is hidden, so you guys can't see it yet. I uploaded it to send it to Jeff so that he can listen to it real quick and let me know what needs to go up and down, if the vocals need to go higher or lower, if the verse guitar needs to go higher or lower, if just to help me with mixing it down. So I've got that going on. Today I also uploaded a bunch of older stuff from the original YouTube channel for my music, which was S1N, the number 4, NE, Sin for Me. And that was the original channel for the music. And I went ahead and I downloaded those videos, and then I uploaded them here. As you can clearly tell, all the videos that used to be on this channel are no longer on this channel. I'm not making this channel a reaction channel. I think I've been telling you that, guys, for fucking years. But I did not want this to be a reaction channel. It started to become a reaction channel, and I hated that. Music's always been a passion of mine. So through music, I'm able to actually feel better as a person. I'm able to get out whatever's kind of like just irritating me and bothering me. Emotionally, I can only handle a certain amount of things emotionally. I know this much about me because I've had to live with me all my life. Why am I talking the way I'm talking? But I've had to live with me all my life. So there comes points in my life where, and I've said this to a lot of people, everybody has a jar inside of them. And then when you fill that jar up with just nonsense and crap and feelings, and just, especially if you're a man, you just, all this, hurt and just disappointment and stuff. And men have a really bad problem when it comes to letting that kind of stuff go, especially when it comes to betrayal and lies and cheating. We have a really big problem with letting that kind of nonsense go. So we just fill up our jar, and then one day we snap like a bunch of psychos because we don't have deal with that in a healthy way. So my healthy way, and it was advised to me by a shrink back in my 20s, was to start writing. And so I started writing, and then one day, I'm just kind of giving you a background on why I ended up doing music. When I was writing one day, my roommate at the time came in and saw what I was writing, and he was like, this would make a good song. So I started rewriting it as a song, and then I was like, okay, all right. I really do love music, because I used to sit there and listen to Michael Jackson to kind of get away from the world, 9 Inch Nails to get my angst out, Korn, Cold Chamber, Rob Zombie, Slipknot, Slayer, all that stuff. Prince, and Michael's better than Prince. I don't care what you say. I don't care. So I started writing all that down, and then I started making it lyrics, and I started making it music, and then I started playing piano, and then I took classes in college for it, and I wish I was as good as these people out here, and I'm not even remotely close to being anywhere decent like these people. I like Daniel Thrasher on YouTube. If you guys don't watch him, go watch him. He is hilarious, and he's amazing on the piano. I wish I could play halfway as good as him. But that's how I ended up getting into music. Was it started out as a healthy way for me to get my feelings out. So basically what happened with everything that I've been going through the last few years, as you guys have clearly seen or know, um, with breakups and just, the crap show that's been everything that's been going on here. I did not have a way to release that. And then the constant disappointments with the dating world, I didn't have a way to get any of that out of me. And it got me to a breaking point recently. I don't want to go into details on that, but once I reached that point, and I came back home from that point, I was like, fuck, I need to speak to someone. So that's what I've been doing. Um, it's been helping, and I've been going back to music, and that's been helping a lot. And it's a good way for me to get everything out of me. And so my point of this album, and I made this joke with Jeff yesterday, like when we get done this album, if albums are still a thing now, if when we get done, when, not if, but when we get done this album, people are going to listen to it and be like, who hurt you? And the answer is everybody. The answer is everyone. I want this album to be relatable to people because it's a lot of heartache and a lot of emotion that I've dumped into this, especially vocally and especially lyrically. I think one of the lines to a song is, have you ever loved someone so bad it hurts, or so hard it hurts? And there's a lot of stuff in here that I think both genders can relate to, when it comes to broken hearts and disappointment and being, led on and just feelings and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on. Today I'm going to be mixing. Unfortunately, you guys are not going to be able to hear when I'm mixing, I don't think. But I'm going to keep live stream up and let you guys pop in and give me a chat, if you want. And then I'm just going to be putting my headphones on. I'm going to be doing my thing. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on what's been going on. Again, all the old songs, or not old songs, all the old videos that was up on this channel are no longer here. I did not delete them forever. I just made them private videos. So I'll figure out what to do with them at some point. But I didn't want to delete them because I spent years on YouTube doing these videos. So I didn't want to delete them. Now I'm in the process of doing music again because I'd stopped for so long. It had been 11 years since our last show. And we were starting to get momentum and starting to get recognition from, New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, West Virginia. So people were starting to realize who the fuck we were, which is what I wanted. And then I had Sinner Girls line, and they were called Sinner Girls. And their job, I sought these girls out because I know sex sells. And their job was to be on stage with us while we were performing. Because again, you got to remember, it's just me and a guitarist, So it's got to be an entertaining show. So their job was to be on stage dancing. Each girl had a particular sin. There's 7 deadly sins, so it was 7 girls. And that went to shit. So I have a couple ideas on how to do stage shows now. It just involves buying some things. I know you guys are probably used to me wearing bracelets. I'm not wearing any today. Today's my bumming it day. I have a couple ideas on what I want to do on a stage show. It just involves money and buying these things, and if they still exist. We've had a few people listen to these tracks. There's a lot of tracks that I've uploaded to YouTube, but there is unlisted or private, and a few of you guys got the chance to listen to them. The ones that I've let listen to these tracks that are private and unlisted, I've let you guys listen to those tracks because I trust you guys not to let other people hear that stuff. It's stuff I'm not ready to release yet because it's not perfected or even close to being somewhat perfected to a point where I'm happy with it. I got a drum machine. I was going to do an unboxing video yesterday, but that did not happen. But I got the Alesis SR16. I think I'm saying it right. So I got that. Pretty cool drum machine. This was like $200 maybe. I think it was something like that. But this is supposed to be a very realistic sounding drum machine because we do not have a drummer, and I'm tired of synthetic sounds. It's something that's always kind of irritated me with the music I've done. While I do love the dubstep, Sorry. While I do love the dubstep sound of the drums. It's very thick, very like I love that. Unfortunately, I want it to be more realistic. I want you to feel that snare. I want you to feel that bass in the kick drum. Um, so I went out and I got a drum machine. I was like, all right, let's do that. I also got a bass, but I'm going to buy a different bass because I had noticed something. Jeff brought his bass over yesterday. I think he's got a Dean. It's a Dean. I don't know what kind. I don't know shit about that. But I had a feeling that my bass was on the wrong kind of body. So whoever made this bass had put it on a guitar body, which is weird, and they just changed the head to make it a bass head or something like that. So it's a guitar body because it's a small body. The body of a bass is bigger. So and the frets are wider. So the frets are very small on this, and that's fine and dandy, and I don't care about that because it still plays bass and it's still right. It's still correct. It's just a smaller body, and that's not what I'm used to. I do plan on getting another bass. This is an Ibanez. I prefer to get a I'd rather get another Schecter or another Fender. I prefer Fender, honestly. My first bass I ever got was a Fender jazz bass. I had a thicker sound. Then I got jazz strings for a thicker sound. One of the problems that I'm running into right now with mixing is there is too much thickness in the sound, too much bass. So that is an issue that I'm running into with now. I'm about to put these on and start mixing. So that is an issue that I'm running into now. I sent Jeff home with some of the tracks that we've been working on. And then honestly, if I can get these tracks mixed down today, I will go ahead and upload them on YouTube. And once I get the say-so from Jeff that the track that I did mix down today is good, I will make that from private to live. But for now, I uploaded some of the older videos like Hollywood and Sex, Love, and Drugs. I uploaded these videos for your enjoyment. However, remember, these videos are old as shit. We're talking 11, 12, 14, 15 years ago. So the quality did not stand the test of time. I was going to upload the 30-minute video back when it used to be The Devil's Angel and not Sin. So I was going to go ahead and upload that video, but I decided not to because, again, the quality just, it did not stand the test of time. It's very pixelated. It's very dark. And you got to remember, technology back when this stuff was recorded wasn't as advanced, and cameras weren't as good. Phone cameras and digital cameras and camcorders and all that wasn't as good as it is now when it came to pixels and frames per second, FPS. For those, and we're just like, why didn't you say that? So it's better now. Like this webcam here, garbage. It's a $40 webcam. I will be replacing this soon. So one of the other things that we will be doing soon is I have a couple, and I ran this by Jeff. I'm sorry, I'm in my boxers, so eat it. I don't care, dude. Today is my only day off, and I'm working. So the living room out there is huge. I want to just gut everything out of there, shove it back here, and take everything here and put it out there. That we have more space to move. I want to put the green screen big in the background, and I want Jeff and I to be able to perform live out there and possibly do a YouTube video of us playing live, which I think would be fun for everybody. So that is one thing I plan on doing. Oh my God, who the fuck is messaging me? Oh shit, pulled that out of the wall. So hey Ty, yeah, no, I'm live on YouTube right now. Come and say hi, dude. So that is one thing I want to bring up to him, because I would like to ultimately be back here if I could, if there was enough room, and do like a live stream of us performing the music live. I have to figure out how to do that. So I know he's going to be played on the computer, meaning the drum, and if there's a piano piece, and backing vocals will be from the PC, but we'll have the guitar and the microphone hooked up, so it'll be live guitar and live vocals, not including the backing vocals, which would be automated. But I have to figure out how to do that. And I think I have to use OBS for that. I'm not entirely sure because this is all new to me. But I'll figure it out. I figured out YouTube pretty quick. You guys should remember how I first started. It was just, ugh. But chances are I'm going to have to move all of this crap back here, all of this and the couch, all of this stuff is going to have to be moved. So all of that's going to have to be moved. All of this is going to have to be moved. Sorry, you got to see the ashtray. I've tried to get better with not smoking. Instead of 2 to 3 packs a day, I'm now down to 1, but I have been vaping a lot more. So ultimately, I want to move all of this stuff out here, and I want to do our first live show here as a warm-up live show. But I want to get enough tracks recorded. We're also going to be working on the older tracks that we used to do for the live shows, and I plan on re-recording these older tracks, songs like Hollywood, Money, Sex, Love, Drugs, Rockstar, whatever tracks I have that are available. I plan on remastering and re-recording with better quality, better vocals, better guitar work. So there's things coming. I've just been working. So because of where I'm currently working at now, I don't have a scheduled time to be off. I'm off whenever I'm done. And I try to hustle throughout my day and get off at a decent time. But there are days when I'm out here from 7 a.m. till fucking 8 p.m. and I come home and I'm just tired. And then I have to come home and have to mix. I have to master. And because it's me doing all the music and creating the beats, I can't say all the music because Jeff comes in and Jeff's like, all right, let's do this guitar shit. And, he'll come in here with his rhythms and his leads and his ideas. And it's great. And that's what I want. That's one less thing that I have to worry about. But the basic construction of the song, the drums, the synth, the pads, the piano, and the violins, anything that I decide to add into a song to capture the emotion that I'm trying to capture, I do. And it's up here. I just poked myself in the head hard as shit. Like yesterday, him and I were recording, and we were trying to figure out a guitar part for a song. And he's playing, and he's just going off and on, just like, and he's trying to figure it out. And I'm just sitting here, and it sounds great. And then I just started humming. I was like, dude, try this, or whatever the fuck it was that I did. And he did it, and it worked great. So I have a lot of shit up in my head besides just a bunch of madness. So this is ultimately what I wanted to do with my YouTube channel. And I'm finally doing it. It took long enough. So yeah, I'm going to go to mastering. And unfortunately, you guys aren't going to be able to hear what I'm mastering. But if you want to chat, do it. So back to business. I just wanted to go live so you guys knew I was alive and, that I am, in fact, working. So let's load the music program, which looks like it's already loaded. And I'll go there. So the song that I did earlier that I mastered down was called Breathe, which means now I have to master down Blind. And Blind is a really powerful song. I'm going to go ahead and, if I have the vocal or the lyrics written down, I'm going to go ahead and read those lyrics to you guys real quick. Okay. All right. So the lyrics for the song Blind, and again, like I said, it's a very powerful song. I think it's going to be one that people can relate to, especially lyrically, and possibly emotionally. Was that the younger me? Oh, on the videos from, yes. So that the videos that you watched that I just uploaded are videos from 11 years ago. So yeah, that's yeah, I was early 30s, and yeah, and that was during rehearsals over at Jeff's place up in the above the garage and shit, and that's where we would go to rehearse. And we broke so much shit up there, just jamming out, rocking out, kicking over amps. We had beer everywhere, rum everywhere. Like it was, we rocked it. We rocked it and we rolled it, and we just straight up rock and roll up there. And that's how I preferred it. I would always tell those guys, like, whatever we do here, and well, it's not so much that it was. I would tell them, during rehearsal, put in everything like we're performing live in front of people, because I want the same energy in rehearsal that I want in real life. Well, not real life, but on stage, because I want them to get used to that feeling of being tired and moving while playing and jumping and all this shit. I want them to get used to all of that. And if I bump into you or slam into you or something, I want you to get used to that so you don't fuck up. I can't say I was controlling, but I'm very particular when it comes to things because I want things to be as close to perfect as possible. Um, so how you been, Ty? How you doing, dude? I'm sitting here mixing, so you guys aren't, like I said earlier, you're not going to be able to hear what I'm mixing, but I'm just waiting to hear back from Jeff, uh, what he thinks of the mix on Breathe. And I think Breathe has a very another one bites the dust kind of feel to it, and it's the drums and bass that do it for me. But it's a fun, funky little track. So the lyrics to Blind were, I'm sick of all these feelings. Why won't they ever part? It's like you took a knife and then you carved your name into my heart. I hate how much I think of you, and I know you don't do that too. And I slowly start to lose my mind because what is love? It's deaf and blind. I'm blinded by it. I lose myself. I'm blinded by this because there's no one else. I'm blinded by it. I cannot win. I'm blinded by this. So let's fall again. And that was the hook. The verse is, have you ever loved so hard your heart just breaks, and every time you close your eyes, you start to see their face? Listen to me as I bleed my heart with this pen, because every time I think of you, I start to feel again. I wish I never met you, said my heart to your soul, and I wish I never felt this love for this damn long, and I wish I never laid my eyes upon your pretty face, and I wish I didn't love you because my heart, it just breaks. Blinded by it, I lose myself. Blinded by this, because there's no one else. I'm blinded by it, I cannot win. I'm blinded by this, now let's fall again. Second verse. Have you ever wanted them so bad it hurts? And every time I close my eyes, it only makes it worse. So listen to me. Can you hear my soul just break? And every time I see your face, my heart, it starts to race. I'm blinded by it. I lose myself. Blinded by this because there's no one else. I'm blinded by it. I cannot win. I'm blinded by this. So let's fall again. And that's the lyrics to Blind. Now, that's what I plan on mixing down right now because I've already recorded the vocals. We've already got the guitar work recorded. Like the song is done. We just need, or rather, I just need to mix it down. And vocally, there's so much emotion in this. So I want it to be mixed down right. Like I said, I'm waiting for Jeff to reach back to me about the song Breathe, which, let me see, Breathe is, here we go. These and the lyrics for Breathe is very short. It's a very short song lyrically. Every day is just another mistake I make, and every try you push me further aside. Don't lie. I used to be something, now I'm nothing to you, and you know it's true. Well, I used to be what you need, and now it's just a and now I'm just a fantasy to easily use. And that loops over one more time. Uh, Next part. I'm always falling, constantly drowning. Your nails straight in me until I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And that's the whole song. It's such a short song lyrically, but the song, the song, the dun, 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 boom, dun, 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 what, baby, move your but, I think it's it again. Anyway, fuck off. So if Jeff gives me the say so in that song, I will be making that song public. Yeah, I say the same thing. Get used to the water being sprayed in your face so you don't get mad and F up the job. What are you talking about? I'm a little lost. Let's see. And then we have the song for Love Song, which the demo is actually uploaded on YouTube for you guys to actually listen to. So Love Song was the first track that I wrote and recorded and put out there. The demo version that's uploaded on YouTube was actually the final product. And that was before Jeff came back on board. So the demo version was technically the finished deal. And now that Jeff came back on board, I decided to redo all the guitar work with him because the guitar work that's in that is a bunch of sampled guitar work that's chopped, sliced, and pasted together because I don't play guitar. So when Jeff came back on board, I was like, here you go, do something with it. So it sounds a little bit different now. The melody and the flow of the song is still the same now. But here's the lyrics to Love Song. Here we go again, down the same old road. Pictures in my head of things I wish I didn't know. I cannot take it. I cannot take it. I cannot take it. I wish that I could break it. The hook. See, I was trying not to cuss now too, but the hook has language. F you for making me love you, for making me want you, for making me share. F you for making me like you, for making me need you, for making me care. And then it goes to the bridge, which changed dramatically. In the original demo version up on the site, I loved the way the bridge was because it just built. I have to listen to the new version again because I don't remember it. on how much it changed. But the bridge is, I love you, I want you, I need you to break me. Every single day in my mind, I find another piece of me that I tried to hide. I got to keep it safe, keep it locked inside. The feelings that I feel, I wish that they would die. Over to the second verse. Here we go again, I'll keep it locked inside and hide it all away in a place that I'll never find. I cannot feel it, don't want to have it. I cannot take it and wish that I could break it. F you for making me love you, for making me want you, for making me share. F you for making me like you, for making me need you, for making me care. Now, during that part, at the very end of the hook, for the second hook, there was vocals on top of that, which I was really proud of because of the harmonization on it. On the original demo version that's on the site, you can hear it, but in the newer version, it's not there. It just did not work with what we recorded. So sadly enough, I had to take that part out. I think it was "You're all I ever wanted, you're all I ever needed, you're all I ever desired in my life." Now, that what I just said there was specific. It wasn't a part of the song. That part was specifically written about one particular person. This whole song was written about everything else. Give me a sec. So yeah, I'd like to go into detail actually, since I'm doing this. I may as well go into detail on what everything is and what everything is about, as close to detail as possible without putting anybody's name on blast. Let's see. I'm sorry. I have to share the live stream. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. So I guess, okay. So the song "Blind," that's the one I just read. Blinded by it, I lose myself. Have you ever loved so hard your heart just breaks? That song's about somebody that I actually fell in love with, that I never met, and or never met in person. But I've known them for so long that I ended up catching feelings, and I never thought that was kind of possible, but it very much is, because you get to know things about another individual, and you're talking on the phone, you're texting every day, you're spending a lot of time, and you do catch feelings. Feelings always happen, unfortunately. So the song is written about them. It's my confession to them on how I feel, and that's again, I'm not going to throw names out there. I'm not putting anybody on blast. So that's what that song's about. The song "Love Song," which the demo version, like I said, is up here on the site. That is about heartbreak, just heartbreak, just constantly being disappointed, falling in love with the wrong person, believing some shit from that person, thinking that, okay, this is it. This is it. This is the one that I'm going to love and I'm going to marry, and I'm just going to have a family and have my happily ever after. Hence the hook being F you for making me love you, for making me want you, for making me share. F you for making me like you, for making me need you, and for making me care. Hi. Hi. So that what English sound like when you come to my channel. So that song is about that. Let me see what other lyrics I have. So the "Breathe" song. Every day is just another mistake I make, and every try you push me further aside. Don't lie. I used to be something to you, now I'm nothing. And that, the one I just read. So basically, that's, I guess, a self-analyzing thing that I come to realize about how others were treating me, in a way of like, I would make myself readily available for them. I would go out of my way to make sure they were happy and they were laughing. Meanwhile, I wasn't. And hence the "I used to be something, now I'm nothing to you, you know it's true. I used to be what you need, now I'm just a fantasy to easily use." Meaning, I used to be your go-to, or at least that's what I thought was true. And it ended up not being that way. So it's a self-realization, a self analyzation, if that's the correct word, of what I'm trying to say. What's one? Okay, so that was "Blind," and that was "Love Song." Where is the one? Okay, so "Bye Bye." The demo version is actually up on the channel. We are working. Actually, I think we did finish this one. I think we did that yesterday. So the lyrics for Bye Bye. Every day I wake up and I think, wouldn't it be easier without me? I'm just a digital face, I'm just a physical waste. Why must I endure this? Every day is the same, I can't take it. So make me, take me, come on, break me, smash me apart, and then replace me. Bye bye, I'm on my way down. I'm on my way now. Is this where you wanted me? Is this where you needed me? Bye bye. Every single second of every single day, I feel me drift further and further away. And I don't want to run, but I know I shouldn't stay. And I don't want to think the things I think of anyway. And I never want to feel again. No, I never want to feel again. That would be the bridge section. Second verse. Every day I wake up and I try. Wouldn't it be easier if I died? I'm only good for an F. I'm not going to say the words because I'm not trying to get YouTube on my butt. Broken hearts aren't good to love, which it's one of the lines I actually really like. Why must I feel this way? Every day is the same. I can't take it. Take me, F me. You're never going to want me. Tear me apart because you're never going to love me. Bye bye. I'm on my way down. I'm on my way now. Is this where you wanted me? Is this where you needed me? So this song again about self-realization, and maybe thinking less of myself, or realizing. Let me think about this for a minute, because I was in a really bad state mentally when I wrote this. I mean, I'm still probably kind of in that state. Uh, I do sometimes still feel this way. I feel like I'm only good for an F. I feel like my heart's broken too much that nobody can love me. So I still kind of have these moments of feelings where I feel that way. But I think it's a completely normal thing. Um, I I might be wrong. I don't know. So uh, every day I wake up and I think, wouldn't it be easier without me? I'm just a digital face. I'm just a physical waste. So a digital face is something I've been saying for, oh God, maybe a year now. Um, just because most of my interactions in life now deal with the digital world. I rarely hang out with people, which I'm starting to slowly change, but I rarely go out. I rarely step outside of this house now, other than to go to work. So I started to feel like I was very much not real. I realized it sounds completely psychotic. I already had one right there this whole time. So that's what I started to feel, and it got to a point where I started wondering who was real and who wasn't real. And I remember sometimes when I would get on Xbox to game with my gamer friends, I would wonder if they're real people, and like that's what isolation does, and shutting yourself away from the world does. It makes you start to question things. Maybe makes you paranoid. I don't know. Um, don't judge me. I'm in boxers. I warned you. Okay, I'm not standing up. Calm it down. Okay, it's my last day off. It's my only day off. So you're getting a bum version of me. So I don't have the bracelets or anything. I look like crap. But so yeah, that's where my head space was. Occasionally, I find myself drifting into that headspace every now and then. Again, because I'm still very much in the digital. I mean, Jesus, I'm on YouTube right now talking to whoever's watching. I don't know you people. I mean, except for Ty, I know you and you, Angela. But yeah, so that's very much where my headspace had been going, and I just started to feel not real, and like what was around me wasn't real. Um, and just was kind of, I don't want to say self-absorbed, absorbed with my own inner pain and anguish and hurt and emotions and disappointment, and it was just kind of wearing me down, and it has been wearing me down. So I realize it reads as a goodbye note. Um, I don't want to say the word while I'm streaming, but I think you guys know the word. Um, hence the name of the song being Bye Bye. So that's why I wrote that. And it felt great to get that out of me. It was actually, that was the first song I finished, was Bye Bye, because I uploaded that before Love Song. Love Song was the second one. Bye Bye was the first song I finished, and I felt very proud of that because I finally got a thought out. So the way I operate is that glass jar that I keep saying is inside everybody. Once mine fills up, I start to lose it because I don't know how to process things, um, especially emotions. I have a huge issue trying to process emotions because I'm so used to that backfiring on me or being let down. So it's hard for me to trust. It's hard for me to believe somebody for what they say. Um, it's hard to believe whether somebody's real or not unless I'm physically seeing them, or physically hearing their voice. So I have a lot of problems with all of that because too many people, as we know, like if you ever seen the movie Strangeland, D. Snyder, he pretended to be somebody else in the computer and then he was somebody else. He ended up being this horrible thing. So it's just it's a very bothersome kind of thing, and I have these thoughts in my head of that with technology and the internet and all of that, and it makes me start to feel if I'm too into this, like I'm not here, like this is all fake. And I realize this sounds nuts, and I'm not nuts, but yeah. So that's that. Um, let's see. Trying to see what other tracks there were. So I read that one to you. That was Love Song. That was 3. I'm missing one. Why am I missing a track? It was Bye Bye, Blind, Breathe, and Love Song. No, that was 4. Okay. So here are the lyrics to other ones that I'm currently in the process of writing. There's no titles for them. Every day a little piece of me goes away. What you think about, oh, that I remember this one. Okay, so this one has that really kind of slow, kind of groovy, kind of baby making music feel to it. And yet lyrically it's completely nuts. Every day a little piece of me goes away. What you think about that? And every day I take the smile that's upon my face. So what you think about that? And every day I float around with insanity. What do you think about that? And every day I get closer to ending me. So what you think about that? Now these lyrics, it's something I started writing. I was going off of because when I write, I create the music first, and then I put headphones on like this, and I zone out. I close my eyes and I zone out. My hands are on the keyboard, and I write. I just let the music tell me what it wants to say, or what I want to say. One of those, maybe both of them. So these lyrics are about and if you used to follow me on Facebook months back, I kept saying I'm done. I'm done having a smile on my face. Um, I don't want to be the clown anymore. And basically, what it means is I'm tired of being um, the one you go to cheer you up to make you feel better. Because I started noticing that while I was doing that, nobody gave a shit whether I was happy. I don't even get phone calls to see, hey, how are you? You know, I get phone calls when they need something. And that's how it very much felt. So that's how I started being. I would only call when I needed something. So I figured, I got to the point where I just figured, okay, if that's how I'm being treated, then I'm going to treat the other person just like that as well. And I know it's not healthy. That's where my thought process went. Um, and every day I flirt around with insanity. What do you think about that? With that, I mean, like, I just got them going into detail how, I started thinking, is this real? Is that real? Is this real? Am I real? Is this real? I feel like this. I feel like I'm not real. I feel like I'm digital. I feel like I'm only something physical for you to get some kind of a sexual pleasure from. And after that, after you've had your fill from that sexual pleasure, you want to move on with your life. And that's how I started feeling. There are moments where I still feel like that. Every day I get closer to ending me. So what do you think about that? So what do you think about that? That line is not really true. I mean that on a mental level, I think. Because I'm manic, I know how far I can go before it's bad. And I know when to reach out for help. I know when to speak to someone. I'm currently doing that now. So I know where the line is. So what that means is I've had those thoughts in my head. And when I start writing that kind of stuff a lot, that's when I'm like, okay, we need to see someone. I noticed in my writings that I was writing lines like that a lot. So I started realizing, like, shit, all right, we might need to see someone. So that's what that one's about. And I haven't finished that one yet because I don't know if I'm going to go anywhere with it. This one, the title was Tension Tension, but that's not going to be the name of the song. I don't even know if I'm going to use this one. The music is already done for it, except for the guitar work. I don't like the drums. I don't like the drums because I've used this particular drum sound before, and I hate reusing synthetic drum sounds that I've already used. People are so crazy, yet I want to feel okay. And everyone is pulling me in each and every way. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, I'm always getting judged by what you think of me. And maybe in time, one day I'll be just fine. Well, I'm fine. I lied. I told myself that I'm all right. I'm not. I am. I will. I won't. I can. I can't. I can't go back now. People are so picky as they pick apart at me, and everybody takes a piece till nothing's left of me. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, people take my words, then they turn them back on me. And maybe sometimes one day I'll be just fine. I'm fine, I lied. I tell myself just one more time. So was it you, or was it them? Or was it me for the shit I'm in? So confused, stuck in the way I'd like to feel, but not today. So these particular lyrics, again, this was written after Bye Bye. But and the music was done instantly right after the first song Bye Bye was done, and I never recorded the vocals to this. I ended up holding off on this track and going straight to Love Song, which was recorded all in like one goddamn night. I just sat here like a fucking machine. I've already cussed, so whatever. um, so what this song is about, it's about feeling a particular way, like seeing the craziness that's in the world. People are so crazy, yet I want to feel okay. Everybody's pulling me in each and every way. So what that means is you're seeing how nuts some people are, and it starts to rub off on you, I think. Um, and they always want, and they go to you. They want you to cheer them up. They want you to be there for them, but they're never there for you. So they're always pulling you around, and it doesn't matter. It's with me. It got to the point where I would say something and it would be taken out of context because I didn't word it in a way that they liked. Even though if somebody knows me, like Jeff has known me for maybe 20 years, maybe, I guess, I don't know. Sean's known me for 20 years at least. I know that. And I know I can say whatever I want, however I want to Sean, and he knows exactly how I mean it. Now, to me, that is a sign of a good friendship because the other person gets you, they understand you. And it started to feel like, or one thing I started to notice with some people in my life is that I've known them for years, and I've always been able to say things how I wanted to say in a way that I was normally used to saying, but now all of a sudden it's a problem. So it felt like I couldn't be me. It felt like I couldn't talk like I usually talk. I felt restricted in what I was saying, and it felt like everything I said was wrong. Everything I thought was wrong. Everything I did was wrong. I just started feeling wrong all the time. And a person can only live with that kind of feeling of I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I did this wrong. I did that wrong. I did this wrong. I'm always wrong. That it wears you down. So that's what this song is actually about. It's about being worn down. Um, Maybe in time one day I'll be just fine. I'm fine. I lied. I told myself that I'm all right. Now that's something that I've been doing. I've been telling myself, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No, no, whatever. No, I'm not. I'm not crazy. But everybody's a little bit crazy. I'm sorry. In one way, shape, or form, I think everybody's truly a little bit out of their minds. People are so picky as they pick apart at me, and everybody takes a piece till nothing's up to me. So by that line, what I mean is everybody that you come across, and again, my opinion, and just from my experience, everybody you come across, they like certain sections of you. They never like the full version of you. And it's very rare that you find someone who loves the whole you, like just fucking everything. Your pros and your cons. They're just like, I fucking love all of that. And it's rare that you find that. So everybody I just felt like was just picking certain sections they liked of me, and they would want this version of me out with them. Like the fun, upbeat, always making you laugh. Ha ha ha! Life's great. Yeah, no, I'll pay for it. No, yeah, my treat. I started to feel like that. Nah, no, I'll fix your roof. I'll drive you here. No, I'll fucking take care of your kids. I'll fucking love you. I'll give you compliments. They take certain pieces of you, and meanwhile, you're not getting any of that back. So a person can only take so much of you until there's fucking nothing. And then you're just sitting there going, who the fuck am I? Um, And then eventually you start to realize this shit. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, people take my words and then turn them back on me. And that goes back to the very first thing I said, where you can talk to somebody you've known for so long, and typically they know exactly how you mean things. And then out of nowhere, now they're being too sensitive. Or it comes off as, why are you being so sensitive? Dude, you should know how I meant this. You should know this. You should know that. You've known me for so long. You know how I am. You know what I mean. Like, why is this now a problem? And it just starts to weigh you down. So then you start overthinking and over analyzing everything you're going to say and think, to the point where you think like, I'm always wrong. And I got tired of feeling like that. At the very end, was it you? Was it them? Or was it you? Was it them? Or was it me for the shit I'm in? So confused, stuck in the way I'd like to feel, but not today. And basically what that means is I'm looking for whose fault it is. And the answer is it's everybody's. It's plain and simple. It's you, it's them, and it's me. It's everybody's fault at the end of the day. Mostly yours. Meaning myself, mostly my fault at the end of the day, because I allow myself to keep this kind of shit in my life instead of going, you know what, fuck this, I'm out. Moving on. Okay, so this is a song that I started working on yesterday with Jeff. It's called, the running title is Digital. The original title was Digital Face. Yeah, you're noticing a pattern, I hope. Got me going crazy, got me feeling insane. The things that you say just echo in my brain. I just can't get away from it. I just can't get enough of it. I only want a taste of it. I swear that I'm okay with it. Well, it's okay because I'm not real. And I don't mind because I don't feel. There's nothing left to see here when you've seen it all before. No reason not to stay near. I'm not needed anymore. So again, that deals with the whole, I've been feeling a particular way. I've been feeling like this isn't real. You're not real. That's not real. I'm only good for when you need me. I'm only good for sexual gratification or emotional gratification until you find something better. I got to the point where I just feel like I'm not good enough to love. So, I mean, going through those kind of feelings, I think it makes you a little nuts. And my problem with that is I tend to, I once gave somebody advice that says, I said to them, you can go to the darkness, but you can't stay, because if you stay in the darkness, it will fuck you up. It's just overwhelming. And it's a thing I slowly started to realize, is that I went to this darkness. I mean, everybody's got a darkness in them. And I stayed too fucking long, to the point where it started affecting me. And now I'm writing it all out. So that's that song. That's the one we're working on. We started working on that yesterday. This was another one. I named my tracks stupid at first when I'm creating them. This was called Okay, Okay, I'm Grooving. So it's probably got like a groovy kind of beat. I'm sick of the fake shit, the fake smiles, the fake friends who pretend that they're going to stay a while. I'm sick of the bullshit and lies, sick of falling for the same shit every fucking time. I'm sick of the nonsense. There's no sense in giving you my 2 cents when you're a fucking nuisance. I'm sick of the games and the way that you play them. If every day's the same, then what's my ultimatum? That's something that I just started writing. So what that's basically about is just kind of being fed up with everybody's shit. Sick of putting yourself out there to be a good friend, to be a good person, to be a good lover, to be a good whatever to whoever, and you get sick of it when you realize people just get, like, in every track so far, the people kiss, people kiss all the time, when people keep just taking from you. And it seems to be the I swear to God, I did not do cocaine. My hair is just tickling my face. People just take from you until there's nothing left of you. And then when there's nothing left of you, they want nothing to do with you. And this is what I've been experiencing. And maybe it's just, where I'm from, where I'm at. Maybe it's the state. Maybe it's the people that I choose to associate with. Maybe it could be a multitude of things. And it's things that I'm trying to keep an open eye for and keep my, I've been keeping my guard up. So I don't want to, and I've been writing this a lot. I never want to feel again. I don't want to feel again. And I've been writing this a lot because obviously I care. Obviously I feel, everybody does. I'm scared to open myself up to that point again, because the last time I did that, I mean, with this shit, the last time I did that almost fucking ruined me. So there's a certain fear, and I understand there's a certain fear when it comes to, and it's a certain risk that comes with, falling in love. Um, but I think certain people can only take so much. Like everybody has a breaking point, and I feel like with the last relationship, like the last serious one, involving the house and the ex and all that, that really did a lot of damage to me. And like I said, I'm seeking help now. That did a lot of damage to me, and I thought it was shit that I could handle on my own, and it wasn't. So I started getting help, and now that I've been doing that, I'm starting to realize, all this other shit that I never dealt with, and all this other shit in general. Um, it's been nice because I've been able to finally word things in a better way. I think I've been finally able to get things out in a healthier way. Uh, because when I have too much emotion in me, I blow up, and I just blow up. It's like vomit out of your mouth. Just I just blow up without thinking, because I'm not thinking logically, I'm thinking emotionally. So I just fucking throw it out there because it's feelings and I just want it out of me. Because I don't like what it's doing inside of me, and it's frustrating me, it's irritating me, and it's wearing me out. So I just vomit it, basically all this whatever I'm feeling, out of me. And that's something that I'm actually trying to work on now as a person. Um, it's People are so goddamn complicated, it's ridiculous. But so yeah, that's what I'm working through now, and writing has been helping. I look a shamble, and I'm terribly sorry. Writing has been helping, which has been fantastic. We do plan on doing shows. Um, I do want my first show, technically, the first show to be a live YouTube kind of performance. So hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully. So keep your eyes and ears open to that. I've been streaming for like an hour now. I was gonna mix and master while streaming, but I don't want to do that unless you guys can hear what I'm working on. I don't think that's fair. It's like teasing you. Uh, so I think I'm gonna end stream. Stream went a lot longer than what I wanted it to go. Um, but check out the new crap I just uploaded. I realized they're older songs. Um, 200 and something views on the last live stream. Holy shit, pickle. Did not expect that. So I would love to see more of that. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the views on that video. I hope to get a lot more than that. I'm sorry I did not live stream yesterday when Jeff was here. I was not in the best of moods with the day from work. And I understand, that this is a job, and working on music is a job. And then I have a normal job. So I understand it's like multiple jobs. And I will do my best to make sure that I live stream. Jeff tries to come over once a week, typically on the weekends, and I'll do my best to try to live stream. I'm sorry that um, audio wise it's probably not as good as it should be, but that's because I'm streaming it from my phone, sitting right over there. Well, that way you can get him and me. It used to be streamed from back there, but then you just got the guy in the chair's back, my back, most of the time. Most of the time it's just him playing and me going, no, that's it, and just brainstorming. But the fact that you guys are swinging in to hang out and check that out, I think is fucking awesome. I love it. I love it. It shows me support, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that with everything in me. And I know a lot of people out here on their channel go, "Oh, I appreciate that," but I'm not them. Um, I truly do appreciate that. What I'd like to see is the songs that I'm uploading get the same amount of views, if not more. So by all means, feel free to share the music, and just, you can even just put it on a playlist, or if you want to download it. I do have a site, Reverb Nation, where you can actually buy the tracks. Some of them are free to download. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the description below, in case you guys are interested in buying them. And at some point, I will be getting the music up on Spotify as well as iTunes if you guys are interested in buying it. But I have to buy UPCs for these, which costs money. So, I mean, things are coming. Just please be patient. And thank you guys for sticking with me through this whole fucking shit show of what is my life. I truly appreciate you guys, and I truly appreciate you guys not leaving and just being supportive and understanding and just kind of being rock stars. I really appreciate it. So later, bitches. That's the wrong mouse. I have 2 mice. Later, bitches.